Referrals are common within the Wicked Smart community. Hey guys, it's Chris Prefontaine and welcome to another Deal Structure Sunday. I am joined by Dave Patton. Dave is in Michigan. He's no stranger to you guys. I think we've done a few of these together, Dave, right? Welcome to another Deal Structure.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
By the nature of you being back means you're doing deals. That's not a bad deal. And the reason I said that for the viewers, the source of this was a little different. It actually originated, I think, in our office, and then we've got a network of these associates, but they also refer within each other too. It's pretty cool. If you go to nationalpropertyteam.com, you see all the associates, and deals come up. People move and they go to different states, and we've got quite the web. So Dave, talk about talk about the source first and how that came about.
Yes, I got a Slack message from Zach saying he had a contact with a guy out east, and he moved to Michigan actually. And he has a house he wants to sell. He wants to do a lease purchase. So it's on the other side of the state, but I was tickled, and it's worked out. Signed the contract.
Nice. So the time from when Zach slacked you and said, hey, I got this guy in Rhode Island, has a house near you, till the time you got the contract, before we dive into the contract, was how long?
Maybe 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Wasn't long at all.
What type of home, Dave? A little bit about the home. I remember vaguely, so I want to make sure these guys understand.
Yeah, it's a duplex. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath home, split upstairs and downstairs, and it's really a sweet deal.
Okay, so duplex. This guy owned it as an investment? Was there any renters in it?
He bought it. He did some work to it to fix it up, but he lived in it.
And he lived on one side.
Yep. He's moved to another town. And so he just put in a renter upstairs, new renter, when we signed the contract.
How much is that renter upstairs?
$800.
And the bottom floor is empty now then?
Yes. The bottom is could easily be $750. It's the 2-bedroom.
Okay. And did he have any debt on the house?
Yes.
Ballpark.
About 80,000.
About 80 grand. And what's this thing? What's it worth, you think? And what'd you put an agreement for? And what type of agreement?
We did a lease purchase, a 4-year lease purchase.
Nice.
And I tied it up for a 6-month contingency, so we have plenty of time.
Oh, that's right. So in the 6 months, you'll try to fill the other side or sell it, Brentone?
I'm going to try and sell it. It's a great deal for someone. It's a great opportunity. So.
Okay. So remind me, did we do our standard? Well, I get off. Sorry. 80 grand debt. How much is this thing worth?
I think about 120, maybe a little bit less. But that's just if you're just going to buy it. But if you run the numbers as an investment, like you and I did, it makes sense for 150.
Yeah. So what are you going to put it on for?
139.9.
Okay, so that's fair. 139.9. What? Sorry.
Very fair.
Okay. Well, you're a fair guy. So do we do the duplex strategy on this, or do we just do it straight when we were talking about how to sell it? I forget.
The duplex strategy. Strategy.
So just so these guys get an idea, there's all kinds of ways to play around with 2 units in one building, that are on one deed. And one is you take a deposit, and until the deposit gets to a certain size, you take the rent on the second floor. And then when they get to a certain deposit, and you're comfortable with them, so they have incentive to be on time to make those payments to get to that higher level, then they take over the rent. That's one way of doing it. How are you marketing? Is that kind of how you're doing it?
Well, we've started. I was going to get your feedback on that. We'll see what we get in the way of an applicant, and then we'll make it attractive for them. Yeah,
we can pivot. Let me share this with you, Dave, and the audience. So we had one of these. We've done deal structure on it. It's a lake house, really cool, and it has a garage that we took over a tenant. And our payment to the owner principal is only $1,000, and we're getting $700 from the garage. and we rent to own the house. But that's not the point. The point is we said to him, new buyer, when you get your deposit up to whatever, your next payment in June of 20, another 10 grand comes in, you could take over the tenant. Well, here we are. I don't know when this will air, but we're sitting at November 8th. He called us last Friday, a good 7 months ahead of time, and said, hey, can I pay the 10 now and take over the tenant in the garage? And so we had, 4 hours of executive meetings to make a decision if we wanted that 10 grand. And then we just said yes. So it's good to incentivize the people coming in that house to take over that other. It's a good deal for them.
Yep. It's a great opportunity for these people. So
awesome.
And you could easily make a case that the 140 was too cheap.
No kidding. With the rent roll.
Absolutely. You're going to get $1,550 a month. Easy for the home. So
what do you think? I mean, I know you're on the market with this, but what are you thinking? You're good with the numbers. Would you ballpark for all 3 paydays in this thing? Potential.
All 3 paydays, right at about $59,000
on a 139.9 house.
Yep.
I don't know if you were on the mastermind last night, but were you on last night for the associates?
Yes.
Okay, so you probably heard Don's deal. Don had a deal, $200,000 deal, and I think his all 3 paydays was like 90. Yeah, I know that blows people's mind if you're watching this on Deal Structure Sunday, but I'm telling you, if you do the right term and you have the right underlying debt and the right deal structure, these are strong 5-figure deals, like 59 grand on a 139.9 house for Dave. Yeah. I mean, come on.
And Mike's deal was really strong too.
Mike's deal that he said last night was a owner financing. I think it was in the 450 or 550 range, but 200 grand potential.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Amazing.
Well, one of the reasons wouldn't you think, let's just talk about this live, is all the associates in us are changing our tune and getting longer terms just by asking. Mm-hmm. You got the 4-year. We used to do a lot less. So now you start pushing that further just by saying it.
Absolutely.
Good deal. Any other nuances on this deal? It seems pretty straightforward, Dave.
Yeah, that's it. Going to get somebody in there, anybody that kind of understands the investment aspect to it. That's the only little nuance or difference to this deal. So
well, okay. So let's pivot on this. Let's say that you get, like, we have a two unit on the market. Nick and I are going to go visit tomorrow and let some people in. We put like a push to do this, but we're really looking for like that person as the in-law or the family member that wants to take over the other unit. So what if someone came forward to do that? When does that lease upstairs end? Another year, you said? 10 months?
1 year. Yep.
1 year? So they could move their family in up there too if they had that need.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All kinds of different ways of doing the 2 units. The 3 units, not so much. 2 units, fine. Yeah. What deal number is this for you, Dave?
4.
Forget. Deal number 4. Out of all 4 deals, all 3 paydays, what are we sitting at then? Counting the 59 here.
Over $500,000.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
I mean, you got to do more of these, but that's not a bad start.
Yeah, and I've got another contract that's going to be good for another 70, I believe.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. So, I look for the viewers. I don't know what your results will be. People say, how fast can I do a deal? I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know your skill sets. More importantly, I don't know what's up here, what we have to work on for that to grow. Because until that grows, your income's not going to grow. And that's super important. We do things like 31-day billionaire. It's a course we put together with Joe Vitale. That's strictly for here. It has nothing to do with real estate. And Dave, wouldn't you agree that now that you've been in the community for a little bit, it's like more than half the battle. It's probably 80% of the battle is working on your personal.
Absolutely. Changing what you say, how you say, technique, everything.
Confidence.
Absolutely.
Would you say your confidence now compared to pre-deal 1 is different, and how?
Oh, much more so. I've talked to so many people. I know the answers to questions, many more questions, and I've got better ideas. It's easier, quicker to pivot, and I've learned so much listening to guys like Bill and other people, you on our conference calls. It's great.
Yeah, the conference calls have become super powerful. So for those that may not have seen, and then I'll wrap this up, the past deal structures with you, you didn't do any investing before this in real estate, right?
Nope.
Nope. And $250,000 put together, and you're just scratching the surface.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. All right, guys. It's another Deal Structure Sunday. If you have questions on this for Dave or I, or it sparked some other question like how we do things, please put it down here. And I'll tell you this, please do not miss out on the free Wicked Smart Sit Down we have the third Thursday of every month now. We had it, I think it was my son-in-law Zach's idea, just kind of on a whim, brainstorm. And it's become very popular because it's free. You come sit down on a format like this. There's usually 50 of you or so. And on our end, there's usually people like Dave or our certified coaches and our family, and we just get on. You can bring a deal. You can come to listen. You can brainstorm. You can just bring regular Q&A. We're happy to help you. So we go 45 minutes the third Thursday of every month at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dave, thanks for being on again, buddy.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.